Today let us learn to make a very simple, easy, healthy breakfast combo. This is a no oil breakfast combo. The recipe is from coastal Karnataka and the combo consists of a no oil dosa along with a sweet side dish, and the side dish is called as tovve in Kannada. Hi, welcome back to Ambikashettyskitchen. Here in a grinding jar I am taking 2 cups of soaked raw rice. Rice is soaked overnight, but you can soak it up to 3 or 4 hours. That would be sufficient. Along with the rice I have taken 2 cups of grated fresh coconut. We can also add cooked rice, though I don't recommend it, but some people do add cooked rice while preparing the batter because that makes the dosa more soft. And I have added 1.5 teaspoon of salt and little water. We are going to grind it into a fine batter. You can add cooked rice while preparing the batter. It might lessen the taste of the dosa a bit. That's why I don't use cooked rice while preparing the batter. But most of the people prefer adding cooked rice because it makes the dosa more soft. And the dosa consistency should be thin, but not as thin as neer dosa batter. It shouldn't be very watery. It shouldn't be thick either. And to prepare this dosa, we use a clay tawa. Make sure the tawa is very hot before you pour in the batter. We should not spread the batter, just pour a ladle full of batter in the middle and then cover it with a lid. Cook it on high flame. This dosa has to be cooked on high flame only. Each dosa might take about 2 to 3 minutes to get cooked, and remove it gently. Look at the texture of the dosa. We haven't fermented the batter. We haven't added cooking soda or yeast. But still, the dosa comes out to be very soft. And as I said earlier, if you add cooked rice, it will become more softer. See, this is how the dosa looks. And before you pour the batter again to make next dosas, make sure you wipe and clean the tawa neatly. Otherwise, the burnt remainings from one dosa will stick to the second or the next dosa. So this is the procedure for making dosa. This dosa is basically called as hanchina dose or odu dose in Kannada. Now let's see the procedure for making the sweet side dish. It's called as tovve. To make this tovve, I have taken 1/3 cup of horse gram. In Kannada, we call it as huruli. This has to be roasted, dry roasted on medium flame, low to medium flame for about 4 to 5 minutes. I haven't washed horse gram yet. I have directly roasted it until it becomes crisp and slightly brown in color. Now we are going to rinse it with water. While you prepare the batter for dosa, you can reserve about 2 tablespoons of soaked raw rice, because we need that soaked raw rice here while making tovve. I've added about 2 tablespoons of soaked raw rice and 1 cup of fresh and grated coconut. Little water, and we need to grind it finely. Grind it into a very fine paste. Now we are going to transfer it to a pot or a kadai. Again here I am using a mud pot. We'll transfer this horse gram rice and coconut paste here, and then we need to adjust the consistency of this paste. We need to add water. You might need about up to 5 cups of water, because when we start to boil this mixture, since we have added soaked raw rice, the consistency becomes thick. I have added about 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/3 cup of jaggery. You can increase the quantity of jaggery as per your sweet preference. We need to mix it well and then boil it on medium flame. Make sure you stir it occasionally, because since we have added soaked raw rice while grinding horse gram, this tovve or this liquid that you see in the pot starts to become thick because of the rice. So you need to keep stirring it in between and keep boiling it on medium flame. Boil it at least for 8 to 10 minutes on medium flame, low to medium flame, and keep stirring it in between. So I have boiled it for about 10 minutes on low to medium flame. At the end, optionally, you can add about 1/3 teaspoon of cardamom powder and mix it well. Tovve is also ready now. It's a very nice, tasty combination to have with odu dosa or hanchina dose. You can try this combo. Just like our neer dosa and kai chutney combination, this is yet another interesting healthy breakfast combo from coastal Karnataka, that is from Udupi, Mangalore and surrounding regions. One thing to note here is that when you are using clay tawa, First, a few dosas might not come out easily because if you are using a new clay tawa, but you need to keep on repeating this recipe until your tawa gets seasoned properly. And then once you get a hold of this recipe, I'm sure you will keep trying this again and again. I hope you have liked today's recipe. I'll be back with yet another interesting recipe. Until then, you take care of yourself. Bye.